It's not about being property. It's about the fact that she belongs to him.
That's just saying that she's your property. Saying she is his, that is saying your property. People are allowed to say what they want to who they want, right? If you're putting something bad and nasty on the internet, of course you're going to get comments. Of course you are. It's the internet. What do you expect?
Between 1 and 3 machetes hidden in every single room in my house, even bathrooms.
How sick is that? He's nearly got a machete in every single room. Why? Answer that for me. Why? Why does he have a machete at the side of his bed? What's going on, guys? And welcome back to a brand new video on the channel. And in today's video, it's not a game one, it's kind of like a reaction one, but it's absolutely awful. But today I will be looking at and reacting to Andrew bloody Tate. I've had some of you send me some little videos off TikTok and Twitter about him, and I'm kind of annoyed really by some people how they agree with him. I will go into a lot of depth about Andrew Tate and what he's done, but before we get into anything, I'm warning you all right now, there might be, I think there is, quite a bit of swearing, maybe a bit of violence, not physically, but you know how he talks to people. If you know what, if you know who he is, then you will know how he talks to people. He talks to people like crap, basically. Oh god, I should have got a drink for this video. Bloody hell. But yeah, I'm just warning you now, with whatever is said by him, that it is all him. It isn't fake. Yeah, there you go. I've just given you the warning. There will be swearing. There will be a bit of anger, a bit of frustration, a bit of, you know, a lot of rude stuff, personally, to maybe women as well. Depends what things I find about Andrew Tate. I'm still looking now, but honestly, I really didn't have to do this, but you guys have sent me some clips of him, so you know what, I'm gonna do it, because you know, he's an awful, awful person. And before we get into watching any videos about him, you guys out there that agree with Andrew Tate, you need to get your finger out your arse and look and figure out what this person's actually done. If you agree with him, right, I don't know what to say. You should be punished, because what he's done and what he's doing is evil. But yeah, this video might be a bit too long, but I don't care, right? I want to get awareness out to this guy, because he is nasty. He's so nasty. He's evil. He doesn't give two hoots about anyone else but himself. But I don't know if you guys know, but I think it was yesterday, a couple of days ago. You can see on the screen here. I'm actually on a news website here, but you can read the title now. But you guys, I don't know if you guys know, YouTuber called Daz Games. I absolutely love him. I find him funny. I inspire to be him one day, but it's not looking like it's going to go that way. But anyway, I just love him. I love his videos. He's so funny. But he did do a video a couple of days ago about Andrew Tate. It's about an hour-long video explaining what he's done, and I was actually quite horrified about it. I really, really was. And I think it was yesterday, no, 20th, no, sorry, 2 days ago, Andrew Tate was banned off Facebook and Instagram by Daz. It's amazing how that one video has made it. But then now there has been other people doing videos taking the piss out of Daz Games, because he banned Andrew Tate. And I just want to show you a video. Where is it? Oh, this one. I think it's one of Andrew Tate's friends or close friend. I don't know who it is, but I'm livid. Just listen. It's absolutely awful. And again, I'm sorry about all the swearing. I'm going to try and bleep as much as I can out. If I do miss them, I'm sorry. But yeah, this is all serious. No fun and games. It is just serious. But watch this. And poor Daz, honestly. Poor Daz. I don't understand how we can live with people like this in our lives. This dude, not Daz. I love Daz.
Chat. Usually I tell you to not make fun of overweight people. Usually I tell you don't make fun of, don't objectify him. But can you just spam the pig emoji right now? Because I know he's going to watch this. You literally look like a pig. You look like the stereotypical cop that everybody makes fun of. The don't.
How nasty is that? Just because Daz has got Andrew Tate banned, like one of his mates has gone onto like Twitch or streaming or something, and he's got his chat open. I'm always looking at that chat. Tate for president? No. Andrew is the man? No. He was right? No. This is not right at all. And how that he treats Daz is calling him fat. That ain't on. That is horrible. That's just nasty. Like, it's not even finished. Just watch.
Racist cop. That's you.
How's it going, Dazzlers? Welcome back to Daz Games.
Dazzlers, bro. Just
Games and
what's wrong with Dazzlers? I don't get why he's making a deal out of it. What has Dazzlers? There's no point picking something out and not explaining it, right? You can't just pick him out just because he's got your friend banned, right? You can't just sit there and say he's fat and all that stuff, but actually not get a point across. That's just downright rude. That's just disrespectful. You can't do that.
another Daz watches.
You fat shit.
Quite possibly the most unique Daz.
I'm tired of these people being able to go and make YouTube videos about this shit. The internet has really given a voice to a lot of people who just should shut the fuck up.
You can't say that though. Right? People are allowed to say what they want to who they want. Right? If you're putting something bad and nasty on the internet, of course you're gonna get comments. Of course you are. It's the internet, what do you expect? But you can't sit there and take the piss out of Daz when you don't have a point to stick with. You can't just sit there and call him fat, because then what are you doing? What point are you bringing across? Right? I don't understand people's point. I don't understand that sticking up for him. I don't understand who's sticking up for Andrew Tate. Right, and now look at all this chat. Pig.
Never heard of you before. Look at everybody spamming pig on your face. Before you go and dissect this video, I just want you to see this and feel bad about the way you look. Just want to.
Why should you judge someone by the way they look? See, the reason he's doing this is because he's got no point to stick to. He's got no point to stick up to, right? Just because he's bigger than you, that's his point. That's just downright rude. Look, pigs. What sort of people are you, right? I don't get people, right? It's downright rude.
Shame you before we get into the video. Just fuck you. Cloud chasing, trying to like celebrating the fact that somebody got deleted on Instagram. You're not.
No one's celebrating. People are just happy because he's gone. Because he's disrespected so many people and so many women. And then there's people like you sticking up for him, but you actually don't have a point yourself. So what's the point of saying something and going on the internet when you're just calling the people out that said something fat? It's pointless. You've just got nothing else to say, that's the point. It's absolutely awful. Absolutely awful. Gosh, this is the awful bit. This is actually when people are actually talking to Andrew Tate about different points of view about debating about women and men. Oh god, this is going to be difficult. But yeah, let's watch this podcast.
Like, I'm a realistic person. As a realist,
in the modern world, they're going to call you sexist, misogynist, etc. But I'm none of those things. I am just.
Why do they
Only someone calls you sexist and all them things is because you've said something bad like that. They don't just call you it for no reason. There's a reason why they've called you it. So, I mean, there has to be a reason.
call you that? Why do they call you that?
Because I
Like,
say.
what do you think it is that you say that makes people think you're like sexist?
Because I say the truth.
Which is?
Women can't fight. Men are stronger. Like base. More true things. I think.
Is that true? No, of course it's not. Of course it's not. There's women out there that can fight. Loads of women can fight. So many women can fight. I bet so many women will be able to whip his ass. He's only got big gob. He's only got backup of people agreeing with him. Yeah, I guess he's got a business and stuff. He goes to karate. Who gives two shits? No one cares. Right? There is people out there that can whip his ass. Right? I can't believe he's just sat there and say men are stronger. Some ways, yes they are. But then some ways, women are stronger than men. Right? But the thing with Andrew Tate, he repeats himself. Right? But then he just sticks with men being stronger. He agrees men doing this, and basically women shouldn't do anything. They should just follow him. Basically like the olden days, right? We've been through all that in the last 200 years, and that's why it's changed for a good reason. When him doing this is making it all happen all over again, and that's why I agreed with Daz. That's why I agreed with some people.
Another thing I said is and maybe I'll upset the ladies on the podcast. I hope not, but please correct me if I'm wrong.
Probably will.
I said if I were to get on a plane and that plane was to fly into the eye of a hurricane, there was a 50% chance of it crashing, I'd want a male pilot because I think that males are better under stress and under pressure. I think they're less.
That's an opinion. I'm pretty sure for most of the stuff he says, it's a fact. No, it's not. He thinks that because he generally thinks men are stronger. I mean, in most places, men are stronger. But then, mentally, sometimes, women are stronger, right? And physically, women can be stronger, right? I know loads of people that know that women are stronger. I know loads of people that know men are stronger. But it's all down to opinion. Right, and I don't know what Andrew Tate has done to get so many followers to follow and agree with his ideas. I just don't understand. I guess it's probably his. I mean, he is a millionaire from his business and stuff like that. But I don't know if you guys know, but the reason what his business is to make young boys into men. Right? I don't understand how you can learn. Coming from him, I don't understand how you can learn young boys to become to men. But I want you to remember that. Okay, and I want you to realise what he actually says throughout this whole video I'll show you. What he actually says, and he's done a business about making boys turn into young men. I actually can't believe it.
Less likely to get emotional in a life or death situation. That's why they make better soldiers. That doesn't mean
No. Women are emotional, but then so are men. Again, equal. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter who flies that plane. You can't just pick, right, men or women. You can't. That's just sexist. You can't just say all these things. You can't just agree because you're a man. You think you're strong and all that. I've seen loads of people do videos about him saying people are trying to call him out to fight and stuff. But he's ignoring them because he's scared of what he's going to get back. That's the point. That's the point. He's scared what the answers are going to be. Right? Oh, there's so much to say.
that doesn't make me misogynist.
There's so much to say, but honestly, if I don't sound right, it's because it's a difficult topic, really. Let's just leave it as that.
That doesn't make me sexist. That's just true. Women are better at other things than men. And
Yeah, that is true. But saying men are stronger, men can fight, women can't. Saying he'd rather have a man drive a plane because he's more emotionally stable. You know what? That's not actually true. Not really. Because depends on who you are and what age you are. That is when, if it comes emotional, that comes if you're stronger or not. Because when you talk to like a 14-year-old, obviously a 20, 30-year-old's going to be stronger. Like, it makes sense, right? Because the age different, right?
Sit here and say women are better at X, but I will say that men are better at Y. I'm not going to sit and pretend that we're all the same. We're not. Under pressure, when your life is on the line, anyone who's honest would want a male pilot in said situation. You would not want a female pilot.
Why does it matter? Why does it matter? Under pressure. It has not been scientifically proven that women are smarter. In some places, I thought women were smarter anyway. Because one, think about it. How do women live longer? They're smarter, right? Guys are dumb. That's just a fact. Guys are dumb. They do stupid things, and it causes like this. I know so many people, and friends of so many people knowing that their grandparent they only have one because their granddad has died. I'm not saying that as a sad thing, but it's just proven that women live longer because they are smarter. They have more common sense. That has been proven. There is more common sense in women than men.
If you're telling me if you were to fly into a hurricane and you had the choice between a male pilot and a female pilot, you wouldn't have zero preference at all, Dave.
Not knowing anything about either of them, they're both pro pilots. No, I wouldn't. We're not talking about.
Why would you care if they're both pro pilots? Why would you care? They've both been taught. They've both done tests. They've just spent years and years of practicing, learning how to be a pilot. So what? It's just a gender. It doesn't mean anything. Just be equal. What I don't understand is what's the point of arguing over a gender, right? It doesn't matter at all.
Dunking a basketball.
Well, I would choose a man because I know from my own personal experiences that when shit the fan and emotions are high and it's life or death, that the man is more likely to remain calm, and calm is what's going to keep me alive. So
Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Because if you stay calm, right, yeah, that it could save you. But what if another incident happens at that time and you're being calm? You're dead. This is the point. You don't know what's going to happen, so you can't sit there and say all this stuff because you're not in a situation. You're not there, right? You're not. No one's there. That's the point. See if there's an accident, right? And he said he'd rather have a man drive a plane instead of a woman. But what if, I don't know, let's say lightning struck and it hit the plane while the man was driving? You don't know that. You don't know because you're not there. Unless you're on the plane and you've experienced it, you can say it. But if not, keep your mouth shut. Because you can't use that as a way to show and debate about men and women. Because it doesn't even count as an example. Because it's just so sexist, it's unbelievable.
So I would choose the man. For the same reason, I would choose women to do other things. Let me give you another example then, Dave. If gender roles aren't real, and you're now...
No, I think they're...
Well, they are real, but the way he's used it and explained it, no, disagree.
Our gender roles are real. That particular example, though, I'm sure you can have great female pilots.
Yeah.
I never...
Like, there is women out there that do men's jobs. There is men out there that do women's jobs. Who cares? Stop making a big deal about it. It doesn't matter. People do what they want. It's their own life, so they should be able to do what they want.
I said you couldn't. I said I'd choose a man in that particular situation.
I don't think that's like, I don't know about Brie and O'Malley. Like, that doesn't make...
Yeah, Brie
like,
O'Malley, do you think that's like, do you call that like super sexist, or where you guys...
Well, I think it's like with what Dave said too. I think it depends on the person. Like, there could be a way more emotional pilot that's a male,
Exactly.
and then a female one that could be more emotionally stronger.
Exactly. You don't know the person, so you can't sit there and physically say, I'd rather have a man. You don't know the person. You don't know how well they cope, right? You've got no clue. You've got no idea how to back you up. And this is the thing. I've looked at other videos Andrew Tate has done, and all he brings up is the bloody pilot story. It just shows, doesn't it? It just shows he's got nothing else to back himself up with. He's in deep shit. I'm sorry, but he is.
But regardless,
I
they
think
go
he's
through the
saying,
same
though-
training.
Yeah, I think he's saying you don't know anything about the pilot. You just can pick blind.
Yeah,
You're
well,
gonna either
obviously,
have a
I'm
male or
going to
female.
disagree with that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a generalization because exceptions don't disprove the rule. You're
But
right.
I don't think that makes you like Satan for saying that.
No,
I'm
but
sure
I
there's a
think
lot of
like you
people
say a
who
lot
feel
of
that.
stuff about women like that they're your property.
Woman is going out with a man. She belongs to that man. That's his woman. So she.
No. Belonging, that's just basically saying owning. If you're with someone, you don't own them, right? How stupid does that sound? There's not such thing as owning someone. What? What?
He wants to do OnlyFans. She owes him some money because she's his. Yes, that's
you,
what I
you
said.
think if,
No. But she's doing OnlyFans. But why is he getting money? He's just sat there doing nothing. Why should he be getting the money because she's doing OnlyFans? Oh, because he's hers? Oh, is that how it goes now? That's just... No. Again, it's another... He just thinks that men should do everything. No. He's sexist. He doesn't believe that women can do stuff themselves. Oh... It's frustrating me. It is really frustrating me.
That's crazy.
you think if a
That
man,
one's crazy.
so you think that a man going out with a girl that's just your property? There
not about her
can't be
being-
an equal relationship.
That one was nuts.
Okay,
that one
cool.
was nuts.
I'm
This
nuts
is where
now.
he goes
Good.
crazy.
Cool.
No,
So I'm-
but no, that one you can. If I understood what you said, that if a guy and a girl is dating and a girl does OnlyFans, she owes him a cut.
No, 100%.
His girl.
100%.
She is his girl.
But what does that have to do with anything?
Because she's his.
It doesn't mean anything because she's his. So you're basically referring to women as property then. If he's hers, no, if she's his, that's just basically saying belongings, meaning you own them, property basically. It don't make sense. It don't make no sense. And he gets frustrated using the tone of his voice because people ain't agreeing with him. And then he starts doing all this stuff. And the bad thing, you guys don't actually know, but there is videos somewhere out there. If you've seen Daz's video, go watch it. But basically, there is women out there that is struggling to cope because he's messed them around. He's done some nasty stuff. If you go and look at Daz's video, it's got a load of stuff. It's got a load of stuff of videos, him recording of whipping women, hitting them. It's nasty. It's absolutely awful. And people sat there saying they agree with him, but do they know he's doing that and recording it? No. Just go watch Daz's video. He explains everything. It's really, really good. But yeah, I'm sure I'm not allowed to show any of that stuff because one, I'll be done. I mean, I don't know if I'll get done for this video, but you know what? I'm getting it out there to you guys. I'm getting awareness out to you guys, and that's the most important.
Yeah, so that's what.
So that is you saying that women are your property.
It's not about being property. It's about the fact that she belongs to him.
That's
and
just saying that she's your property. Saying she is his, that is saying your property. He can't. How can he get out of that one? He's just stuck too deep. He can't get back up. How can you fix that? You can't. I just don't.
Intimate parts of her body belong to him because they're in a relationship, and if she wants to sell those, he has a stake in those intimate parts of her body.
So it's reverse. Male porn star owes the woman.
I don't know because I think the
There
women
you go.
belong.
How sexist is that? Now, say if it was a man doing it, and a woman, and say if the man's doing it, right, and then he's basically said, "Oh, I don't know if the woman deserves it." That's just being sexist now. So you're telling me if the woman, right, if the woman does OnlyFans and is in a relationship with a man, he gets some of the income as well. But if a man does it, the girl doesn't get any income. That has literally come out of his mouth. What do you say about that? And people out there that agree with Andrew Tate, what the is wrong with you, right? This is so frustrating in that we have to live in a world, people like this not agreeing with women to vote and do stuff like this. We're still in that era now, trying to help people around the world, women to vote. That's still not done. That's still not complete. And people like him is basically doing it all over again, but here, right? It's not helping at all, right?
To the man, I think the woman's given over
that's inherently where you get called sexist.
No, it's not. Well, you can call me sexist if you want, but if you look at marriage, it's the bride's father who gives her away. It's not the groom's father, is it?
Yeah, I get that, right? But I've had an experience. My mum got married a couple of years ago. She walked down the aisle herself. Herself, right? You can't tell me and sit there, men, well, the dad's always walking down. My bloody mum walked down the aisle herself because she wasn't happy taking, well, it wasn't even her dad, it was like her mum's boyfriend. She didn't want to. She said no and walked down the aisle herself. Good for her. Good for her. I guess in some places and Christian and stuff, it is tradition. But then other places and other religion, no, it's not. I've learned other religions and stuff, and they do it completely different. So many people, like Jewish, their weddings are completely different. Yeah, there is some similarities, but it is there's loads of differences, right? Just because you know the traditional way of how a wedding, a man and woman goes, you can't just say that. Right? That's an opinion. You can't say after it's a fact, because it's not. Your opinion is that. We think this, right? It's all about opinion, right? And this is the bad thing that's happened. For some reason, people have agreed with what Andrew has said. Why? Are you stupid? Right? Are you stupid? Why do you agree with him? I want to know. Answer me. Why do you agree with him? Right?
Tradition.
I gotta guess.
The woman belongs to the man.
So is slavery.
But I gotta guess as somebody who's multicultural and everything, that certainly is a tradition that does not apply everywhere.
Different religions, they don't do that. They don't do the tradition because they do their tradition. Because that's what they believe in. He believes in this. This is his opinion, and all he says after everything he says is fact. No, it's not. Stuck up. That's what he is.
The woman is always given over to the man.
No, it's not. No, it's not. It's not always given over. Like I said, my mum walked down the aisle herself. She stood there herself, right? Because she wanted to. She wanted to. She is the strongest woman I know. My mum. She's quite small, that's why I'm small. But that's not the point. The point is, she's the strongest person I know. And again, she walked down the aisle herself, right? Because he thinks it's tradition, because he agrees with that, because that's his opinion, he thinks it's right, he thinks it's a fact. But it's not. Not at all. Religions around the world, they do it differently, right? It's your wedding. People have weddings all the time. They do it what they want. Right, if they want to go after the tradition, they do the tradition. If they don't, they do something else. It's so frustrating. I'm just really pissed off. We have to live in a world with people like this. I don't want to grow up in a world with dealing with people like this. This is why I have agreed with everything Daz Games has said. Because it is unbelievable. People like me, younger than me, have to live up and live with these type of people. It's just unbelievable.
Read the Bible, read the Quran, you can go to
You're walking down the aisle, no chance. There's like African cultures where they don't do that.
There you go.
I'm sure there are some obscure tribes somewhere. I mean, I can't say I'm not a professional.
But you get it. You seem like a very smart guy.
Understand
you
why
seem like a
people would
smart
say
guy.
that.
You're saying a woman is the property of a man if they're dating.
I'm not saying they're appropriate. I'm saying they're given to the man and they belong to.
Belong. There you go. She said it. Basically, property that belongs to you. Say if my phone belongs to me, no one's going to use it because it's mine, Right, so he's just saying that we're in a property again. See, this is... it just frustrates me. It's just really upsetting, but now I am happy that he's been banned off Facebook and Instagram. That is what I am happy about. But I have actually found this little video. Actually, one of his clips he caught. Well, he recorded himself for some stupid reason, and he's uploaded it to YouTube and everywhere else. And honestly, it's pointless. It's weird and very... I don't know anymore. But before we get into this little clip, the last video, let me know what you guys think, because I always want to know what you guys think. How do you feel about it? What do you think about what he's said so far? Do you agree with what he's said? Do you not agree with what he's said? Just let me know, because it'd be quite interesting what you guys said. But yeah, just watch this. I just can't believe it.
Any room I'm in my house, I can produce a weapon. And if you can't do the same thing, you need to think long and hard about why you're such a little pussy. So welcome to...
What's the point of saying that? Just because you don't have a weapon, I'm a pussy. How? That's just being rude. How are you childish? Why would you call someone a pussy because they've not got a weapon in their house, not in their room? What's that about? He's got no logic. He has got no logic at all.
To my bedroom. Aren't you lucky?
No.
Only you and every hot chick in the world gets to see this room.
Every hot chick. I just don't get it.
A lot of people ask me, Andrew, why do you have a machete next to your bed? And my answer is simple. Why wouldn't I have a machete next to my bed?
Why would you have a machete next to your bed? Why? Are you stupid? What? Why? That's not answering the question. Is he just trying to get attention to himself or something? Why do you need a machete near your bed?
Why don't you have a machete next to your bed?
Because I'm not a weirdo. Why do you have a machete? Why do you even have one in the first place? See, you can't trust people like this, because if they go on the drink or something, or get high or something, and they've got that knife, that could be serious. He could do damage to someone, right? There's no one else thinking what this guy could actually do. And people saying he's clever. Not really. Why has he got a machete in his bedroom? I don't know.
Like, what if someone gets in the house, gets fresh? So yeah, someone knocks on my door.
So? If someone comes in your house, you don't stab them. Call the police, hide. Right? I guess if you've got a weapon or something, self-defense, yes. But if you've purposely waiting to hurt someone, that's just wrong. That's just wrong.
Or in the middle of the night, I have to go answer the door, just instantly pick up my machete.
Why? Why would you answer your door at night anyway? Why would you answer it?
People, yeah, but that's weird. It's really not weird. I think ahead, motherfucker. I have a machete next to my bed. In fact, there's at least one, depending on the room, between 1 and 3 machetes hidden in every single room in my house, even bathrooms.
How sick is that? He's nearly got a machete in every single room. Why? Answer that for me. Why? Why does he have a machete at the side of his bed? I just feel sick of talking about a machete by his bed when there is kids on YouTube, younger than 7, watching YouTube, and what if they accidentally come across him? People like him with a machete. Now what are you going to do? It's going to scar the kid for life. I don't agree with the internet at all. Absolutely not.
Any room I'm in my house, I can produce a weapon. And if you can't do the same thing, you need to think long and hard about why you're such a little pussy. So some dude...
Again, how childish can you be? Just because we've not got a weapon, you're calling us a pussy. What's that got to show? What's that got to mean? It doesn't mean nothing. To have a weapon, what?
There's no female alive, even with a machete, that would stand a chance against the immense power I possess.
So stuck up. You're not Andrew Tate. You're not strong at all. By saying and repeating yourself, be childish, calling us pussy because we don't have a machete in our house. It just shows how scared you are. It shows how scared you are to have a machete in every single room of your house. Every single room. Well, nearly. It just shows you're scared. It shows you're scared of getting the answers that you don't want to get.
Have you ever seen a woman try and do anything competently? Like, imagine a girl pick this up. If I pick this up, you ain't fucking with me. I'd have my left hand, I'd still like jab, I'd swing low, take your knee out. You ain't gonna see it.
Why? Where's this conversation come from? Why is he hitting and stabbing women? Just because they've not had good sex with you, just because they're not up to your standards. That's not right. Why do you have a machete? That's the real question.
See it coming. What would a woman do? Yeah, slap the machete, slap her in the face. One hand, machete, and then backhand. I perfected this in pimp school. When I got my PhD, we had to practice if a girl comes at you, you cheated, you cheating. It's bang out the machete, boom in her face.
What school has he gone to learn how to fight women? That shows you're not a man. You're not a man, you're not a gentleman at all. You need to sort yourself out, right? And if, again, people watching or people that I've seen, why the f*** are you agreeing with what him say when he's been going to schools and places to learn how to fight women? How sick can you be? How sick can you be to have a machete by your bed? Right. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed. Again, I've just got the awareness out there, but if there is any questions, please let me know. And if you want to say something, say whatever you want. Put it in the comments, say what you want. But if you're going to start an argument, I don't have the time for it. Right? All this, what I've said, is my opinion. And most of the stuff that I've said, I believe is a fact. But that's my opinion. Right? If you are a gentleman, right, you would show respect to a woman by choking them, slapping them, and being upset, maybe even threatened to stab because you're not happy to have sex with him. That's not a gentleman. That's who Andrew Tate is. He's got no respect for no one, no respect for women, and I'm just a bit frustrated that we're living in a world with him. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed. I will be back tomorrow with another horror game, and yes, I'm actually with Danny, and oh my god, oh no, it's part 3 tomorrow, and then there's another horror map I have done with Danny, and that one's another funny one for you guys to watch out for. But make sure you have subscribed, and please leave a like if you have enjoyed as well. But yeah, hopefully I'll see you in the next episode again. Next video, well, tomorrow's video. But if there's any questions, anything you want to ask me or tell me, just let me know. But yeah, hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you soon.